What would you say is the biggest misconception about your industry, about water softeners? What do people just don't? I mean, myths, whatever you want to call it.
So the biggest myth is that they're not affordable, or if the house doesn't have the plumbing, it can't be done.
If the house doesn't have the plumbing, it can't. I'm dumb. You're gonna have to explain it to me like I'm four. So why would somebody say that?
So a lot of the houses, the older homes, and even some new builds still, builders built houses without the plumbing for a water softener.
Okay.
So you've heard the term, you probably heard the term pre-plumb.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-plumb means that when the builder built that house, they built that house with a water softener in mind.
Sure. And if it didn't have one, it just capped off.
Right. It doesn't. They weren't thinking about a water softener.
So it's just like, whenever you pour a new slab and there's stubs in the ground for your toilet or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. So sort of,
kind of, but just think about it. They weren't considering a water softener. So when I tap into the plumbing, it wasn't as a result of the builder. It's like, hey, they may consider having a water softener at some point.
Mm-hmm.
We have to create it.
Right. So
tapping into usually.
But it's not because the plumbing that's in the house is inefficient. It's just going to be more of a pain in the ass to get to.
Yeah. So we still have to create the loop, for the water, the in and out. But yeah, that house wasn't erected with a water softener in mind.
Gotcha.
The ones that have loops, that house was built because what happens is when a house is built with the plumbing in mind with a loop, that means that the builder, everything that happens on the inside would be soft water. Mm-hmm. Everything outside, the hose bibs, all that would remain hard.
Okay, so there is a difference in plumbing for hard and soft water.
Right. So
okay.
You have to create that. So if it's already existing, there is, inside is soft, is what you want. Yep. Outside, because you don't soften or water your grass with soft water. So all the hose bibs outside remain soft. When we go in and have to retrofit, or what I call aftermarket pre-plumb, have to create that opportunity, well, everything goes soft.
So are you talking water faucets, shower heads?
Everything. So in and out. So now when I say we do the aftermarket, or we come with the builder didn't build it with. So if I'm coming after the fact, when I tap into that main water supply, everything goes soft, both in and out. If the plumbing existed,
okay,
it's just inside.
Okay.
Without everything inside and out. So what we have to do typically when we create the plumbing for a water softener to exist, we typically will have to create a hard water hose bib.